When I was actually introduced to photography, it was through pinhole photography, which involved the camera obscura effect. So essentially, I was introduced to photography via a tin camera, which had the concept of the aperture and also having to load paper inside a tin and essentially photograph using counting in your head and trusting on your instincts that you've captured the photograph. So this manual skill is how I was actually introduced to photography, and the fact that there were no buttons where you could adjust the ISO or the shutter speed. I remember having to count like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, until 15 seconds were up. So this image of actually taking your image that you've captured and developing it in the darkroom and seeing the image come to life was very fascinating for me, with the mix of chemicals and that image developing. And this was kind of that moment where I decided that photography was definitely something that was worth pursuing. So in terms, yeah, so that was the introduction. And then I did a sudden departure to digital photography because each camera, each type of photography method we were introduced to was over the course of 4 years. So the next stage was digital photography, which I found to be much easier in terms of getting instant feedback from your camera and knowing that you are actually going in the right direction as opposed to guesswork. So this digital photography actually changed my aesthetic in terms of shooting from black and white and now transitioning to color. So it kind of complements the transition from subject matter to equipment, and both of them harmonizing together.